After successfully defeating Commander Omar's relentless campaign to annihilate Silas, a precious moment of respite emerged. Nevertheless, the ominous Stygian presence lingers in the exiled lands, with rumors swirling about the imminent construction of a fortress nearby. This signals a potential permanent foothold for the Stygians, and Silas acknowledges that the war is far from over. To fortify his position, Silas must delve into the hidden secrets of the lands and recruit master craftsmen to bolster his ranks. War has transformed him, shifting his focus from dubious money-lending schemes to embracing the harsh barbarism that is the life in the exiled lands. Despite previous dealings, only the Black Galleon and Flotsam pirates extended a helping hand in his struggle, and their alliances will be honored. As Silas intensifies his efforts, other factions must now tread cautiously, for the Zamorian businessman's ambition has grown more ruthless than ever. His business dealings have evolved into a force to be reckoned with, and all who oppose him should fear the cunning and ambition driving him forward. Hello everyone and welcome to the channel. I'm Sylas and today we are going to continue the adventure of Silas. This is a new series just because our first series was surviving on purges. So we had to survive only on the resources we got from purges and thralls. We accomplished that challenge. We went all the way from purge level 1 to purge level 10, defeated the purge level 10, and we concluded that part of Silas's journey. But as the Stygians are going to build a fortress in the next chapter quite nearby, we are continuing with the life of Silas. Right now he's free to roam around his shell. So I'm very excited about this. It's the first episode in a long time that we don't start looking at a coffer. So we are looking at a temple of Mitra. Mitra has served Silas quite well so far, so we're going to keep worshipping Mitra, but kind of in a casual way, not in a very zealous way. As you guys can see, we use the resources from the purges. All the construction materials have been all but used to make this platform up here. I'm going to show you exactly where we are. Our purge base is down there. As you guys can see, that's Silas's old base. I hope that this up here doesn't lag too much once we activate another purge, but that's something we'll see. The platform is quite incomplete. We had to manage our resources a little bit. The only building here that is completely done is Silas's house. It still needs to be decorated. We can just quickly come here and see what's going on in here. Not much. You have the bed and some storage. We brought the fountain up here. Over here we have our kitchen and it's going to be our bar. The next chapter will give us the chance of building a bar. So this will be our bar area. We have the survivors from the front lines chilling up here, including Nimbletoe. She was one of the reserves. This cupboard is placed the other way around, so it's going to be very difficult to open that door. So this is going to be the bar. It's going to have a roof eventually. Here is our main crafting area. We made all these tier 4 crafting stations, all the ones we needed. We are all set in that regard. We just don't have thralls to put inside them. So that's going to be one of the main focus at the beginning of this playthrough, is going to be getting the necessary thralls to make our workstations more efficient. We still have some steel reinforcements. It's not that bad. We still have a lot of iron and a lot of steel, a lot of hardened steel. The purges kind of gave us a good head start in terms of materials. That's the main crafting area. You see Aina the Light here. Our most trusted thrall is just chilling up here. Over there by the house is kind of a miscellaneous thing. We have the carpentry, torturer's table, the golem stuff, and over here we're going to have some planters with some seeds. The Wheel of Pain is positioned over there. Hopefully we will use it extensively to man our workstations. Now, one more thing. Attributes. We respect. We took all the points away from strength and put them into authority and expertise. We are going to go on a little bit of a run from some camps, and we want to gather resources as we go along. So we have the Beast of Burden as the main thing. We also have a lot of really good thralls that are undertrained. So we put the War Party perk on authority, so you can take 2 of them and have some fun, let the thralls deal the damage for once, and then 10 points in vitality and grit just to round up the character a little bit more. That is about it in terms of what's changed with Silas. We're still using the same armor. We're not going to use durability of legendary weapons while we're at 0 strength. So we gave momentum to the Cimmerian Berserker that we are going to train. She will follow us. And under the Dervish as the Glimmer Moon. She's also going to follow us because we can take 2 of them with us. That's about it in terms of introducing the changes. This is going to look quite cooler than it's looking now, but I think it has a lot of potential to become something really cool. Let's take our fast elevator down because it's one of the recipes we got from the Unnamed City. We got our truncheon, our tools, some oil of bounty and oil of concussion, and hopefully it's going to be a fun time. This elevator takes us into the space, into the purge base, but we are going to use the horse here. I'm just going to put some stuff inside. Let's drink the potion right away. And there's almost 1,000 wood that we shouldn't be carrying, but we are. So it is what it is. We're kind of stuck here. Alright, we became unstuck. He is following us, so the main entrance for the base is this. It's a highly defensible base. It's just to make sure the Stygians don't think about going straight up there and fight the coffer and purge base instead. I know that they wouldn't, but in terms of roleplay, I don't think Silas would be very comfortable in a base that was just too easily accessible. And for today's adventure, we're thinking about going all the way to the Dregs, doing the Dregs, and then coming back through Galaman's tomb and getting some... Whoops. And getting some brimstone in the process. We do have a good amount of steel, but if Conan has taught me anything over the years is that you can never have too much steel, and we should always grab the opportunity to get some more. There is a couple of camps up here. Let's start with these. See, what do we have here? Fighter. All of these guys were fighters, so they're all going to die. Guys drop feline pelt, which is not that bad. Some coal, we can gather some coal as well. Like I said, I'm going to take my time to harvest as much as we can. But down here is our first challenge for the episode, the big crocodile. Since we are going into the Dregs, we want to take some skeleton keys with us and get a chance of getting some really good legendary weapons. So that is the first step of the plan, getting those skeleton keys.
Taste your stench.
This guy is going to be an archer. What are you? You're a fighter.
Gods take you.
10 or 1. Not worth.
Oh, we'll run free.
Feline pelt. Treasure. Ancient pike is not a bad weapon, but also not a fantastic one, so Sorcerer's Skull. Not sure if we're going to go for sorcery with Sylas. You guys can leave me your opinions on that. Not sure if Silas would be too keen on going towards that sorcery path, but it might still be a possibility. Let's start making our way down. I'm going to gather the coal as we go. And the big boy here, I'm just going to go straight for it. Okay. So our thralls here should be dealing quite a bit of damage. They are very well equipped in terms of weapons. In terms of armors, these armors are quite good. They're not epic, but we're not going to waste any materials making epic armors until we get some tier 4 armors. And we have defeated this guy. Hardened steel bow, obsidian, steel fire. Alright, nothing too great. We got the skeleton key, which is the main thing here. The feral flesh we can throw away. Alright, first objective was nice and easy. Nothing to worry about there. Now we're going to start making our way towards the summoning place. That's our next stop. Maybe we'll get the event to spawn. I know the events are back. We are going to kill these guys at the entrance, just so if we want to make a run for it, we don't get surrounded. But I don't think these guys pose much of a threat to us, especially with these two beasts as our followers. We learned the emote Spank, which is a very important one. I'm trying to block with my shield and I don't have it equipped. Ooh, Skull of Yogg. That's a cool decoration, I guess. Not sure if it is a decoration, but... What do we have here? A tenor 1. Cook 2. Right now we're looking for named thralls. Cook 1. Fighter. The fighters aren't... we are not in need of fighters. Unless it is a Delinsia, I don't think we're even going to bother with getting one. Lead sausage we will take, and the skull as well. Yeah. So right here you can learn... Oh, there's a big treasure there. 5,000 gold right here. It's not that far away from our base actually, but we're not going to do it now. Specialist cooking. I think it's the specialist cooking 6 that has the salted pork one. Alright, some cool stuff that we're not going to take. Some weathered skulls. If we want to go for sorcery, we will need those. Press C to interact, that's just the thingy. There was also a chest over here. Spiced bread. The bread is not bad. You can actually use that bread to make the Stygian rations. What is that? Yogg priest and a fighter. Tenor 1. Let's see, did the Yogg priest have anything interesting? No. Just a banner. Okay, a shrunken head, that's a treasure, some more bread. Exotic flesh, not worth taking. Here we can learn some remotes by Yogneil, the praying ones. There is a sorcerer over here. We should keep an eye out for sorcerer scrolls as well. What is this? Cooked pork strips. I'm assuming that's not too bad. Yeah, no scrolls here, which is fine. Let's see the box. Not, is that rhino? Yep, it is. We'll take the rhino hides.
I see prey.
10 or 3. You wouldn't be the most terrible thrall to take home, but still, I don't think it's worth it. And the Cannibal Brute is going to get hit with the nerf bat, so we're not going to bother taking them as well. We can use this. We already possess that knowledge. I already know the language of the Black Kingdoms. Silas is very, very cultured. Alright. I don't think there's any recipes on this side. So the summoning place was kind of a bust for us. We didn't find anything good, but that's fine. We can keep making our way to the Dregs. For our journeys, we have the Dungeon Delver, right? Find the Dregs, explore the Dregs. Yeah, let's start with that one. Scorpion King is a 3-skull boss. There he is. Usually he's a little bit tougher than the crocodile. I think our guys should be able to handle him without too much problems.
God take you! You picked the wrong fight.
Okay, we cannot block that attack. Good to know.
Die! You picked the wrong fight.
Ouch. We have to start dodging that attack.
Curse you! Die!
So Silas here, in terms of healing damage, has to take a step back because the thralls are way more capable of dealing good amounts of damage than he is. But that's fine because they make short work of this world boss. Alright, a hardened steel sword. Let's get some sated bonus and a skeleton key. We'll take the chitin as well for now at least. The pharaoh flesh is something we know we won't need, so just hop up on the horse. There's a camp up here actually. Let's just check out what is happening over there. Okay, this camp was abandoned. We got a fragment of power? That was a pickaxe and it gave us a fragment of power. I mean, I'll take it. Makes no sense to me, but I'll take it. Okay, you guys can attack that one. Right now, we do not want to fight all these rock chihuahuas. We're going to keep going. The Tower of Bats would be a cool place to visit as well. We could get some demon blood out of it. We should start building up our demon blood to get our map room done. But for now, we'll stay focused on task. Actually, we could come inside here real quick. I think these guys also drop us demon blood. And since we have our thralls here to help out us deal damage, their tankiness shouldn't be too bad if they decide to just move out of that spot. Okay, guys, I see how it is. I see. I'll deal with them. Don't you come and steal my kill. Let's see if we get some. We didn't get any demon blood out of there. Putrid meat and bones is something that we really don't need. Okay, maybe another tool.
God's take you! You picked the wrong fight!
Let's try with the cleaver. It's just going to give us. Oh, well, there's the demon blood. That's good. Can drop the putrid meat and the head. I don't think there's any more of them. We can just go for the boxes. We can get a legendary weapon right off the bat. And I don't know if Silas actually knows sorcery. So he already knew sorcery, but it didn't have the Tome of Correct. Did it give us? No, it didn't give us the wand. That's fine. Whoops, whoops. We want to do this with style. No. Ouch. Okay, so here we get some treasures. Silver bar. Why not? Take all of those. Is there another one hidden back here? We don't have a sickle, so now we do. Wasn't there a box here, a locked box, that we could get a legendary? Maybe it was removed? Still have our 2 keys, right? Yeah. I think it was this one. Usually it was this one. No worries, we'll not dwell too much on that. And we are arriving at Skulker's End. This is part of our objective. We have to go through this big camp. Should be easy enough. Oyster omelet. Let's have one of those. Who are you? Just sitting down? We learned that there are fiery weapons. No sorcerer's scrolls here. Going to eat something here, just so we can start regenning a little bit. Take our shields out. Carpenter 1.
I see Dregs.
Great feast.
Carpenter 1 again. Ouch, okay. Kinda have to be careful. We don't have max vitality anymore. More carrying capacity. Let's heal up here, and we should have eaten first, but it's not a big deal.
Who are you, Shadow?
There's a cannibal brute. There was a cannibal brute. I'm going to tell our guys to stop so they don't kill these guys before reaching this area here, because you do have to kill someone in this area here. And we can go straight down into the Dregs dungeon. This is a scary thing. Okay. There's a tablet here. We learned Dredger. This is a Venture's Node. Some of these things have some boxes at the end. Some glowing goop. Potion of natural learning, that's going to expire, but that is not. Let's take some goop with us as well. We should have used the sickle for that, but not a big deal. Okay, so this area here, we could kill these guys for the XP and the hides, but we don't have a skinning knife. So yeah, I don't think it's worth it. Let's just go for the big one. The big one's here on the right side. He's very confused, doesn't know where to turn, and yeah, they made short work of that guy. Bone Mulage Fire, we have enough of these. Let's use the pick here. Got a skeleton key, which is the important bit. There's also some boxes around. You can explore it a little bit, but you cannot climb in this dungeon, so... Since the dungeons were revamped in terms of loot, I don't know which boxes are the good ones anymore. So if we see one, we'll go for it and see what we can find. There's a box down there. Alright. We're fighting in the water. That's something new as well. The store, you just approach it and you press E, it opens up. No tricks there. I'm going to take my bow out because it is going to be necessary. This dungeon is kind of a puzzle scheme Oh, there's a box there with some arrows. That's just in case you don't have enough arrows to do this. Now the water rises and you're able to jump over that area there. There's a lot of clues here. Yes, I'm very clever.
Curse you! God take you!
Good job. Ooh, Black Lotus powder. That's actually good loot for just a skeleton. Can make strength potions with those. Yeah, I know we could go to those areas and see if there's boxes, but I want to keep this nice and streamlined. I don't want to spend too much time on the Dregs. It is one of the most basic dungeons. I think it's on this side, actually. Okay, this isn't... Did I not hit it? Maybe it's on this side? Yep, there it is. Okay, that one that we hit first was for this inside area here. Now we just have to wait for the water to rise up again. There it is. And we swim and we get up here. Okay, this spider is the new boss of this dungeon. We haven't tried it, but it is spider boss, so I'm assuming it's not too bad. Ouch. Other guys could come out and help us. Not that we couldn't deal with her all by ourselves, but it's going to be faster if we have actual damage going in. Alright, we got a legendary katana. The Graceful Knight does bleed and, well, it is a katana. A lot of carcasses, a fragment of power, Grandmaster weapon repair kit. That's cool. That's cool. Spiced pork, let's take that as well. And some reps to top up our thingies. Now, we get a skeleton key and some demon blood out of that as well. Not sure if there's anything else in this place. Okay, there was just that little box. I'm assuming this hurts you. Yeah, acid bath. It's not the kind of bath you want.
You picked the wrong fight.
Alright, rhino hides. More rhino hides, frost lotus, powder. Okay, I mean, these guys are dropping the... What spices? Rare spices. I'm not sure how I feel about them dropping the powders to make the potions. It was something that would actually make you go to certain places, and this wasn't the place you needed to go for that. So it does help convince players to come inside these dungeons, but I'm not sure. Taking the shaped wood, because shaped wood is one of the resources we are lacking. We have to go on the wood cutting run. It's not something very difficult, but we have to do it. This just doesn't last enough time to be worth taking. It's going to expire before we use it, so... Alright, this is the last area. Did it do the thing? Yep, it did. It did for sure. Let's see if we can reach it in time. No, go! Yay! We managed to do it. There's a journal here. This is it. I can feel her presence just ahead of me. Yeah. She's not what you're thinking, buddy. For this guy, I actually want to bring out my shield. In this boss, sometimes your thralls decide not to help a lot, so you want to be somewhat careful.
Taste death. Die.
Oh, get this. Good things. And this nasty creature is the boss of the Dregs dungeon. Let's see if our followers decide. Yep, go in. Do some damage. Well, they're going into the acid pool. Luckily, the acid actually doesn't hurt them, but they are hitting it, so no complaints here. Best thing we can do here is just take as much damage as we can, and one less hit for good measure. And wait, very exciting fight. It is a nice change of pace from the purges, which are hectic from start to end. You cannot relax for a second, and this one is just too much relaxation, but Ouch. It actually dealt quite a bit of damage, and we are victorious. Let's get the stuff from this. Learn the recipes. There's a couple of boxes here, or 3 boxes. Bane of Kosaltrakel. We'll read that properly. X of the Lion. And I think that's it. No, we had 3. Another Mistborn. Alright, we had 3 keys and we used all of them. We learned the recipes. Did she give us a key? Yeah, she gave us a key as well, so. There's one more thing here in this dungeon that I find really cool. For those of you who don't know about it. You can actually grab onto this and you can climb this chain, which is very weird game design because you cannot climb in the entire dungeon, but then you're expected to find out that maybe my stamina won't be enough. It's going to be close, guys. It's not going to be close, it's going to be our death if we don't let go here. Oh. Alright. Let's heal up. We have to do this. Just something we have to do. Okay, so for a second try. Is there a place where we could maybe rest? There's a little bit of a ledge there. We can try it out. I don't think we'll have enough stamina to get all the way to the top. Nope. Yep, this was the ledge we were talking about. We're going to eat something, and now we jump from here. We should be able to get all the way up. No problem. We slid down quite a bit. Okay, I don't think we're going to make it. Maybe. Oh, we just made it. Nice. Alright, and now we just, like Batman got out of the well, we are just going to make... Well, Batman didn't have stairs. Never mind, disregard that. We just want to go up here because it's cool. There's a couple of boxes, I'm not sure if they're any good though. Nope. And not really. Alright. Not worth. And then you should not jump down and try to hold on because you cannot climb this. So we have to go down all the way again. Oof. Alright. Alright. We almost died there. No worries. We just have to hold on here. Alright. Okay. Professional climber here. Don't worry. It was deliberate. And if we go through here, we get outside of the dungeon and we have completed the dregs. Okay guys, so this is it for this episode. I really hope you enjoyed it. We came to the Dregs dungeon to just do some dungeon delving. We got some cool legendary weapons out of it. We didn't find the thralls we need, but we are going to keep searching for them. I'm happy to be back to a normal playthrough. The purges were fun, but this one is just more... Just feel like you're playing the game as it's supposed to be played. As always, any comments or suggestions are very welcome in the comments below. Thank you so much for hanging out, and I'll see you in the next one.